Ready to launch your LLC in Wisconsin? Well, then you're in the right place. In this guide, we'll take you through the 5 crucial steps for establishing your Wisconsin LLC. And the best part, you can complete it in just a matter of minutes. Plus, we'll provide you with valuable shortcuts and expert tips to help you steer clear of common pitfalls and unnecessary fees. Let's begin. Step 1, choosing a name. The first step is a crucially important one. A business name should be more than just a label. It provides an opportunity to promote your business, one that shouldn't be missed. Realizing your business name can serve as a marketing tool will inspire you to be more creative in coming up with a name for your business. Think of the name as the tip of an iceberg that is your brand. To help you choose a suitable name, you can use our free name generator tool. It'll generate some really interesting name options. But the name should also be distinctive from the names of other businesses for more than just marketing purposes. Wisconsin's Department of Financial Institutions won't accept a name that's the same or very similar to a name already in its database. That's one of the 2 main naming rules. The other requires the LLC's name to indicate that it is, in fact, a limited liability company. Because of their importance, let's spell out those 2 reasons before moving on. 1, the name of a limited liability company must contain the phrase limited liability company or the abbreviation LLC or LC or a variation of these abbreviations that differs only with respect to capitalization of letters or punctuation. Limited may be abbreviated as limited and company may be abbreviated as co. The name of a limited liability company or the name under which a foreign limited liability company may register to do business in the state must be distinguishable on the records of the department from any other business entity. You can easily check to see if your chosen name is available by doing either a business entity search or a name availability search. The business entity search at the One Stop Business portal will tell you if there is another business with the same name, regardless of the type of business. If that's the case, the name is already taken. So you won't be able to use Acme LLC if there is an Acme Corp. However, adding another word to the name makes it different. So for example, you're able to use Acme Services LLC. You can check for similar names by doing a name availability search. You can also call the Department of Financial Institutions at this number and ask an agent to perform a search. The results of such searches are tentative because the pool of available names changes daily, so you shouldn't wait too long after checking the name to form your LLC. It's possible to hold down the name for a time if you're not ready to form and register your LLC right away. Simply download and complete Form 1 name reservation application. This will reserve the name for 120 days and cost you $15. For more information on Wisconsin's naming regulations, including important links, visit our Wisconsin LLC formation page. Quick tip: after verifying that your desired name is available, taking the step to secure the domain for your LLC's website is a shrewd move. On that note, we are excited to share an exclusive budget-friendly domain offer tailored specifically for you. You can easily check the domain's availability and seize this fantastic opportunity by simply clicking the link below. Bear in mind that it makes good sense to secure your domain even if you don't have immediate plans to build your website. This just ensures that your chosen name remains yours, available for when you're ready to make your online presence known. Step 2, finding a registered agent. Next up is finding and appointing a registered agent for your LLC. Wisconsin's LLC law requires all limited liability companies to appoint and maintain a registered agent and registered office in the state. The registered agent has the job of receiving official communications, such as service of process, annual report forms, tax forms, etc., on behalf of the LLC. Who can you appoint as a registered agent? Well, there are a few guidelines on that. First, the agent could be a person who is a resident of Wisconsin or otherwise a business entity that is authorized to transact business in the state. The agent must have a street address in Wisconsin and also provide an email address. The email address is not an alternative to a street address. The registered agent may be an officer or employee of the LLC or an outsider, such as an attorney. It could be you. There's nothing against an LLC member being a registered agent. However, there's one snag to that. The name and address of the registered agent is information that the Wisconsin Secretary of State makes public. It's information that can be accessed by anyone. So if you decide to be your LLC's registered agent, your name and address you use will become publicly available. At a minimal cost, you can maintain privacy by opting for a commercial registered agent service like Northwest. For about $10 a month, a commercial service will do the job. Apart from providing anonymity, such a service will remove the uncertainty of missing an important communication because you are not around. If you choose Northwest, they'll provide free agent services for 1 year, and you can get an exclusive TRUiC only deal through the link below. They've been doing this for over 20 years, and they do it pretty well. They actually scan every piece of mail that you get and upload it to your account, which allows you to check your mail virtually. One final note, it's important to keep the registered agent and registered office information current, as unpleasant consequences could arise for failure to receive and act on important papers sent to your LLC. A quick note before we continue, at TRUiC, our mission is to offer all our resources and information for free, but we support our work by using affiliate links, meaning we earn a commission on many of the deals that we negotiate for you. Just full transparency, Northwest is one such commissioned partner. Step 3, filing your LLC articles of organization. Next, let's get down to brass tacks because it's time to file your LLC articles of organization with the Wisconsin Secretary of State. This is the document that brings your LLC into existence. It's a big deal because you're actually creating a new legal person, technically, so it's a process that needs to be undertaken with care. The articles of organization include crucial details like your LLC's name, the name, street address, and email address of the registered agent, the street and mailing address of the company's main office, as well as the names and addresses of the organizers of the LLC. An organizer is anyone involved in setting up the LLC. Once again, just note that you must provide street addresses for the company as well as its registered agent. You have 3 options for filing the articles of organization. You can file in person, by mail, or filing online. To file in person or by mail, download and complete Form 502. You can file in person at this address, or if you prefer to mail in your application, use this address. In either case, the filing fee is $170, payable by personal check, cashier's check, or money order to the Department of Financial Institutions. It's easiest to file online and less costly too. The filing fee is just $130, and you can pay by debit or credit card or any of the major card networks such as Visa, Discover, MasterCard, American Express. You can start the process by going to Wisconsin's one-stop business portal. However, to gain access there, you must have a WAMS ID. This actually allows you to access any website on Wisconsin's Web Access Management System. If your LLC was formed in another state, but you'd like to do business in Wisconsin, the LLC will have to be registered in Wisconsin. You can register your LLC in person through the mail or online. If you're going to register in person or by mail, you have to download and complete Form 521. You'll have to provide the same information as if you were forming the LLC in Wisconsin, that is, the name of the LLC and the address of its main office, and the name, street address, and email addresses of the registered agent. Regardless of how you file, the filing fee is $100. Step 4, creating an LLC operating agreement. In effect, an operating agreement is a document that covers relations between members and the LLC, the rights and duties of each member, and how the LLC is to be operated and managed. In spite of covering such a wide range of issues, the operating agreement may not be in writing, particularly since Wisconsin law does not impose an obligation to put it in writing. However, it's a really good idea to draw up a written operating agreement, and here are 4 reasons why. First, drawing up a written agreement forces members to think through various scenarios and include terms that address those scenarios. It's much better to have such rules in place first rather than having to devise rules as a situation develops. Second, there are some obligations that will only bind members if authorized in a written operating agreement. An example is the guidance on the duties of loyalty and care, which members owe to the LLC. As you might appreciate, members will find it easier to comply with a standard that is clearly articulated in permanent words rather than one expressed in different ways by different people. Third, being a legally enforceable contract between members, it's important to put in writing all the important terms. That way anyone can refer to the document to check their understanding of how an issue should be dealt with. A written operating agreement can avoid a lot of acrimony and contribute to good relations between members. Fourth, a bank that might be providing a loan will want a copy of the operating agreement because usually it's the only document showing who the members are and how much of the LLC they own. That's only possible if the agreement is written. To make things easier for you, we've provided a free template on our Wisconsin LLC operating agreement page. We've also included a free business plan generator there too. Step 5, obtaining an LLC EIN. The final step is obtaining an LLC EIN, which is a federal tax identification number. This unique number allows the IRS to identify and track your business tax and filing status. You'll need the EIN to open a business bank account, manage federal and state taxes, and hire employees. The process is really simple and completely free of charge through the IRS. Just fill out the online form and submit. It takes like 10 minutes. Post-formation steps. After you've successfully formed your LLC, there are a few important things to keep in mind. An annual report must be filed every year. If you do not file one, you'll be exposing your LLC to the risk of being administratively dissolved. This means your LLC's authority to conduct business in the state will be revoked. Next, keep your business assets and transactions separate from the personal ones to maintain the limited liability protection provided by your LLC. If you mix personal and business transactions, which is known as commingling, you run the risk of creditors being able to pierce the corporate veil and go after your personal assets to satisfy business debts. This means, among other things, having a separate business checking account and business credit card. Also, start building business credit. You can find our preferred resources and cards by following our guide below. And don't forget about protecting your business with insurance from the many risks that it's likely to face. Having business insurance coverage is prudent and is often required by law. Finally, having a website in today's business environment is pretty critical. Try to set one up ASAP. When you're ready to launch a website, consider GoDaddy. GoDaddy is accredited by the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers as a domain registrar and is also authorized to register website names and assign IP addresses to those names. GoDaddy is another one of our commission partners who helps keep our work free for everyone. Before we go, a reminder, a service like Northwest can simplify a lot of these processes and payments, saving time and effort so you can focus on running your business. Remember, they'll provide agent services for free for 1 year as well. And voila, you are now a certified expert in how to create an LLC in the Badger State. If you're hungry for more, you can check out all of our resources waiting for you down in the video description. We hope you found this video very helpful. If there's more you want to know, you can explore the rest of our channel and our website for free resources and guides to start your Wisconsin business. We've also compiled lists of the best local Wisconsin accountants, lawyers, and registered agents. You'll find those lists and resources on our website. And if you're still having any questions about how to form an LLC or anything else, leave us a comment. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks.